Taking a look at this cordless vac from Inteture. I love this thing. They sent it to me as a gift to try out, and I have fallen in love with it. I've been using it all week, testing it out on different rooms in my house. Going to show you some of my favorite features. The first thing is this dirt basket where everything goes when you're vacuuming. It's got these easy quick release buttons on the sides. I'm going to push that, pull that off. And the fact that this thing is completely washable. So when you go to empty it, you're going to push this little button into the garbage and you can empty it out. But you can also take it apart. So this part comes out, so you can wash this entire bucket, get it nice and clean. I like my vacuums to be clean. Sometimes they just start to get dirty. And then there's this HEPA filter on top, and it comes with 2 filters. You just turn that. You're able to clean this filter. You can see a little bit of dirt already from me using the vacuum this week. So there's one replacement with that, but that's how you change the filter. And you do want to clean your filter to make sure your suction is always up to par. And that goes back in there with just a little turn, locks back in place. So that's the bucket assembly. And easily puts back together. I'm just going to line up the lines here, put that back in and pop it back onto our vacuum here. So I have found in playing with this, my favorite feature is that it is so low to the ground. The suction does not change when I go from carpet to hardwood floors, which I have a lot of in my house. We have a lot of area rugs laid down, especially in the bedrooms. And when I go from the carpet to the hardwood, it's a seamless transition, and the suction is so strong and so awesome. It's fun to play with. So there are 3 different settings on here. So you know, power it on right here. Turn that on there. And you've got this cool screen. It shows me my battery power. It starts on the medium suction level, and by changing this, I can go to high suction or low suction. So that's the 3 options, and it immediately goes to that medium one. And if I want to turn it back off, I'm just going to push that little trigger one more time and turn it off. But let's take it to the carpet and try it out. Okay, let's power this up. So I have it in the lowest height setting. It is completely adjustable, multiple different settings. I'm going to go all the way up here and turn it on. So I'll push the little trigger. There's medium suction. I'm going to go ahead and go to high. And you can feel the suction. And I would say on this carpet, high is almost too much. So I'm going to turn it back down. Let's go low. There we go. Because you can feel if it's too much. So I can move right over to this hardwood floor. It's got a nice light, which is really easy to see dust. So when I'm sweeping in my son's closet here, it's actually really nice to be able to have that light to see into dark places. And the other thing is it goes all the way up to the baseboard and gets that stuff right at the back of the closet. I don't have to use the attachment to get back there. But yeah, it goes easily from the carpet to the hardwood. That's one of the coolest features, and it gets so close to the baseboards. Like it sucks in the front of it, which is really, really nice. So between the light and the suction and being able to go from hardwood to carpet is a huge, huge thing for me. So we'll just finish off a little bit here. Again, this is just on low section. But you can see the nice lines in the carpet. It's just pulling lots of good debris up. Go ahead and trigger it off here. And it does one little blast right before it shuts off to make sure all the tubes and whatnot are clear. So I'm going to pop that casing off here. We'll take a look inside, and you can just see some of the dirt and the debris that we caught in there. So I'm going to go to the garbage next and just pop this little thing and put it away. All right, this is my little canister. There's the little button right over my garbage. I'm going to pop it and just tap it open. And there we go. That's how you empty it. Another great and helpful feature that they built into this is that you can remove this roller brush, which it's got a little release switch here. You're going to turn this piece, and then you can pull that out and completely clean it. So if you're like me, you have a lot of hair or pet hair, you can definitely get to that roller, clean it off, and pop it back in, which is a really handy feature because sometimes these brushes are really hard to get access to, and they have made it super easy. You just pop it back together and you're good to go. But that gives you great access to that roller brush in there. And it's just this little switch right here, and you're able to pull that out. Also want to take a look at some of the cool accessories that come with it. So you can completely detach this pole. And on the top part here is actually a brush accessory that you can expand down. So you're going to need something that needs a little extra scrub there. And then there's also just that skinny suction tool that can pop in at the top. You can pop it in at the bottom of the pole right here. Just pops together. Got to make sure I line it up right. And then this pull is completely expandable. So you really can mess with different lengths. This would be great for getting into car seats and stuff in the car, those tight spots. And because you are cordless, you can pretty much take it anywhere. So the accessories really are flexible and easy. All the parts are clickable and really easy to reassemble back together and back into the head. So far, I've used this primarily in my upstairs. I've got multiple rooms in my house and multiple floors. Just having a vacuum up here that I can grab very, very quickly to address different messes is awesome. The fact that it's cordless, I can go anywhere. I'm not having to drag out my big main vacuum, which I will still use. But this is great for those on the spot, on the go messes and for those hard to reach areas. Getting up into the baseboards, going from the carpet to the hardwood seamlessly. It's really got some great features for that.